Ever thought about, suddenly finding some hidden strength inside you, like adapting instantly?
Yeah, it's a powerful fantasy.
Well, today we're jumping into exactly that. We're looking at excerpts from Morphia, Evolution Awakened.
And what's really cool about this story is how it tackles rapid personal evolution. It hits on something deep, doesn't it? That human wish to just change, become stronger, overcome things instantly.
Right. So our mission today is basically to explore how the book presents this idea. Why does sudden, powerful transformation grab us like that?
Let's get into it. Okay, so the trigger, the start of it all. Elara Quinn, brilliant science teacher. Right.
Yeah, it seems pretty grounded. And then she stumbles upon this ancient pendant in the school lab, of all places.
And it's not just some old piece of jewelry. The story says it like radiates this energy. It kicks off this massive biological change inside her.
A surge of what's it called, bioadaptive energy.
Exactly. It's like it rewrites her on the spot. Almost instant genetic shift. Pretty wild.
And just like that, Elara Quinn vanishes and Morphia appears. But it's not just an internal thing, is it? Her clothes change, too.
Oh, yeah, totally. The book mentions her clothes morphing into this sleek, adaptive suit. It's functional.
So the outside matches the inside immediately.
Precisely. That suit is like a visual cue for her main power, adapting physically. It really drives home how quick and total the change is.
Okay, so we see this power used pretty quickly. There's a rogue AI incident at the school.
Mm-hmm.
How does she handle that? Does she just smash it?
Well, that's what's interesting. She doesn't just Hulk out. She adapts specifically for that threat. She shifts into like a high-speed form.
High speed, okay.
But also, and this is key, she generates magnetic fields.
No.
Exactly what you'd need to mess with an AI.
Gotcha. So it's not just raw power. It's targeted, smart adaptation.
Yeah, it's just there's strategy involved.
Yeah.
And intelligence behind the shifts.
So she's choosing. Is this an offensive move, defensive, maybe environmental manipulation? But, challenges arise. Phase breaker enters the picture.
Phase breaker. Yeah, he's a big problem. His whole deal is messing with her morphogenic energy directly. It's like he's designed to counter her.
So their first fight doesn't go well for Morphia.
Not at all. She tries to just, power through it, pushes her transformations too hard, too fast, and she basically overloads herself. Gets defeated. It kind of raises the question, right? Can you really evolve just by getting stronger physically?
That defeat sounds like a wake-up call. She needs something more than just the morphing ability. Her brain, maybe.
Exactly that. The story really leans into her using her intellect, her science background. She starts analyzing her own powers, analyzing Phase Breaker's disruption.
Okay, so she thinks her way out of it.
Pretty much. She figures out how to reprogram her own suit to specifically counteract his frequency. It's brain over brawn, in a way. Intellectual adaptation beating a physical counter.
And that leads to this primal core form. Sounds intense. What is that?
It's presented as this ultimate synthesis. It's not just another power-up. It blends her intellect, her empathy, which is interesting, and this core survival instinct.
Empathy.
Yeah, it suggests a more rounded evolution, not just physical prowess, but this integration of mind and maybe even emotional intelligence. And that lets her finally defeat Phase Breaker.
So true potential is about balance. Mind, body, maybe even heart, you could say.
Seems to be the message. Finding that balance unlocks the real power.
And Morphea's story doesn't just end with winning that fight. She becomes kind of a symbol, right?
Absolutely. She starts Project Evolve, starts mentoring young people with potential, helping them find their own inner strength.
Oh, cool. So she's passing it on.
Yeah, it shows her growth. She's still a teacher, still a protector, but now she's also fostering potential in others. Her own evolution continues, and maybe our understanding of it too. The story leaves it open-ended.
Right, like her journey's really just begun.
Definitely.
So digging into Morphia, Evolution Awakened, the big takeaway seems to be this idea of incredibly fast growth. Triggered, yeah, by something external, but really shaped by what's inside: intellect, empathy, that core self.
Makes you think, doesn't it? About your own life. What potential is just sitting there, waiting for the right spark or maybe the right challenge?
Yeah, how do you adapt and evolve day to day? It's happening all the time, maybe just not as dramatically.
For sure. We're all adapting constantly.
Well, that was a fascinating look at evolution, Morphia style. Thanks for diving in with us.